All right. Hey, Ty, you said that last time. What's your point? Elaborate. Elaborate with Ty says, I'm going to remain single forever. You were saying that last time. What's your point? I've been teaching the Bible for 10 years. I've been teaching the Bible for 10 years, and I've been a fitness instructor, certified personal trainer, group instructor for 17 years. So today we're going to be talking about Bruce Lee, right? Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee died a long time ago, but man, he became an idol, right? He became an idol. A lot of people still bring him up. A lot of people are still talking about Bruce Lee. There's still documentaries, and people are still talking about him. So we're gonna be talking about fitness, right? In the level of fitness, you know, it says Bruce Lee died on July 20, 1973. That's a long time ago, right? In Hong Kong due to a cerebral edema, swelling of the brain. So Bruce Lee's brain swelled up. Why? Right? It says, while officially attributed to a hypersensitivity reaction to a painkiller, 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐬𝐧, modern research suggests it may have been caused by hyponatremia, or the kidney's inability to excrete excess water. So why was he taking that painkiller? Right? So now, let me see. Was Bruce Lee taking 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐬𝐧? Right, let's go ahead and bring it up over here. Was he taking that pain? Yes, Bruce Lee. Well, you know, remember, this is we're looking at it on the internet, so you got to be careful when you're getting your knowledge, your sources, your information through the internet, right? But right here it says, yes, Bruce Lee took a prescription painkiller called 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐬𝐧. Right? On the day of his death, July 20, 1973. So the question is, why was he taking that painkiller? I thought he was healthy, right? Last night, the reason why I'm talking about this is because last night I finished watching a documentary in HBO Max on Bruce Lee. It's called Bruce Lee, the Man, the Legend, or something like that. Right? And one thing that I mentioned to my family today, this morning, we're having a conversation. I said, I watched that documentary, and me being a fitness instructor, being in this line of duty, in this position for all these years, 17 years, Bruce Lee looked shredded, right? He was single-digit body fat. And that is unhealthy. A lot of people, a lot of guys, they want to look like that, right? And you can, especially when you go and compete in a bodybuilding show, yes, you can look like that. You should look like that if you want to win. But is it healthy? That's the question. Is it healthy to be in single digit body fat. It's not. Your body fat percentage says a lot about your health, right? Your body fat percentage says a lot about your health, right? Karma, Hector, what's up, Hector? Ed, what is it? Elliot, Elliot? You look like my father. Awesome. Is he good looking or what? Your father's doing a good thing, then my son. I have sons myself. Sons. I have 3 sons. Elliot said yes. That's good. He's doing good. He's doing good. Yeah, you have to take care of yourself. Right? You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta work out. You gotta eat right at least 80% of the time. If you wanna perform good, if you wanna look good, if you wanna be strong, healthy, and that's what we're talking about right now, right? With Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was I'm gonna be honest right now. I'm gonna be honest and blunt. I believe Bruce Lee was unhealthy. His performance was crazy, but he was pushing himself in an unhealthy manner. Eventually, it's not sustainable. Right? It's not sustainable. So, Bruce Lee was in his 20s when he passed away. 32. Man, imagine this guy was gonna be phenomenal. He was already. He became super famous. And here's the reason why he became super famous, because it was something new that he was dabbling with, right? The whole martial arts scene, the whole martial arts movies, right? Eat a little sugar, yes. Yeah, you can have a little sugar. It makes me feel good, yeah. Well, if you're constantly needing sugar, like you're feeding sugar, either one, you were addicted to it before, which you needed to correct before it got worse, or you might be too low on carbs, right? Because once you reduce your carbs, your body goes into ketosis, right? When the body starts utilizing ketones for an energy source instead of carbs, right? The body will function with 2 types of fuels, either ketones, which come from good fats, good oils, or glycogen, glucose, which comes from carbs, wheat products, right? So that's why when somebody does the ketogenic diet, they call it the keto flu, because they're transitioning from the body utilizing glucose to ketones. And it takes a long time to transition to that. Hey, Ty, I'm not even going to entertain that. How old are you, first of all? Because you sound like a little kid. I don't know what you're talking about. Elliot says, same. I'm very addicted on sugar. Yeah. So if you are addicted to sugar, here's how you get off of that. Here's how you get healed from that or get better from that. You gradually remove it. Don't remove something like that. When you're addicted or something like that, and it's not currently life-threatening, you don't go cold turkey, or else you can actually experience really bad side effects to where it can give you a long-term health issue, right? So you got to be careful with that. So what you do is you calculate your daily calorie intake, including your sugar. See how much sugar you're actually consuming per day. And then every week you lower it down little by little. So let's say in a span of a whole month, you gradually reduce it weekly, right? So that way you get off of it gradually, not out of a sudden, not cold turkey. Some of your questions are weird. I'm not even gonna entertain that. So, anyways, let's go back to Bruce Lee because he died at 32 and he was taking a painkiller, which people are saying that that's kind of the main cause. Like he had a negative reaction to it, to where it gave him brain swelling, and he ended up passing away. Right? So why was he taking painkillers? Right? We don't know. Well, let's see what the AI says. Let's see. Why was Bruce Lee taking painkillers? Bruce Lee was taking the prescription painkiller 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐬𝐧, a compound of aspirin and metrophatamine, on July 20, 1973, to treat a severe headache and dizziness. Okay. So there you go. So little by little, what we're discovering here is the root cause of his death, right? We went from his death was caused by swelling of the brain, and the swelling of the brain happened because of the painkiller 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐬𝐧. But then he was taking the painkiller 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐬𝐧 because he had severe headaches and dizziness. So now, why did he have headaches and dizziness? Low body fat percentage, lack of sleep, lack of proper rest and recovery will cause headaches and dizziness. Lack of proper nutrition, lack of electrolytes, even hydration, right, will cause headaches and dizziness, right? So if you really think about it, be very careful if you want to start looking like Bruce Lee, because he overdid it. He was doing it in an unhealthy way. You got to be careful with your fitness. You have to be careful with it. Some people overdo it and they get permanently damaged, right? They get permanently damaged, and now they got to live with this heart health issue all their life, this health issue all their life, this infirmity all their life, because they messed themselves up doing something unhealthy fitness wise. Wow. Yeah, his body fat. Look at how he looked. Bruce Lee low body fat. Check this out. Like this, something. Dang. He was so low on body. He looked tight. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the reason why guys like this is because sometimes you've been watching way too many movies. First of all, right? Too many superhero movies. Well, look at Dragon Ball Z. Look at Dragon Ball Z. Look at how they look. So a lot of times, just by watching something like this on TV and stuff like that, you want to look like Dragon Ball Z. You know? And look at Bruce Lee, kind of look like him. Right? So, and the thing with Bruce Lee is that he didn't have a lot of muscle, like bulk. He didn't have bulk muscle. He was just very lean, aesthetic, right? So what he did is the muscle that he had, he went down almost. Oh, what? No. Bruce Lee had one of the lowest body fat percentage recorded, 2.5 body fat. Let me show you something. Let me show it. Oh, my camera. What? What happened to my camera? Can you hear me? Ooh, this is not good. Come on. All right, I'm back. What happened to my mic? Ah. We have technical difficulties. I apologize. So we're actually getting to the bottom of it. We're getting to the bottom of it. Come on, man. My mic is not working over here on this side. So horrible. All right. See if you guys can read this. Technical difficulties. All right, well, maybe you can hear me, but it's not working. Whatever. But this is horrible. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one over here on this side. All right, well, there you have it right there. Wow. See, I knew it. I knew right from the very beginning that Bruce Lee's body fat was, I must say, the number one cause of his death. Right? That's horrible. So hope you guys enjoyed the live streams. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos on teaching the Bible and fitness. And make sure you are subscribed, because I'm gonna be on here constantly. Hit the like button before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Be safe. God bless you. Bye-bye.